Illuminati real?
My situation is I feel like it's very personal.
Saw glowing eyes and hand.
Take of this what you like. I was in bed with a woman. My face went, oh my God.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we return with a compilation of videos that I've been sitting on for a few days now. A bunch of people from Hollywood exposing themselves. In fact, I'm in the process of recording a number of videos. So guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to start right here though. So recently Nicki Minaj went on the Bryce Crawford podcast. He asked her about the Illuminati. In fact, there's a few things that they spoke about on this podcast, but I want to hone in on this clip right here, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button, let's check it out.
Is the Illuminati real? Like, is that, I know people use that label to name like, okay, powerful people, but so take that with a grain of salt, like that label of Illuminati, like as a group. Like, is there an actual group of powerful people that kind of control everything?
Okay, let me say, my situation is I feel like it's very personal. Like, I feel that there definitely is a group of people that have made things very difficult for me, but I don't know if, I don't know if they're Illuminati. I don't know what they are. I always was looking at it as if this was a personal issue that one person didn't really like, difficult for me. But I don't know if, I don't know if they're Illuminati. I don't know what they are. I always was looking at it as if this was a personal issue that one person didn't really like me and they happened to be in a powerful position and they were able to use their influence to make people go against me. I never looked at it as if it was like an entire secret society against me.
Yeah.
But who knows? It could be. It could have been, who knows?
Literally, by the sounds of that, ladies and gentlemen, she is telling us that there is something going on. She is potentially involved because she said it was personal to her. But it's kind of like she's telling us about her experience with dealing with powerful people. And they were trying to blackball her, cancel her, prevent her from getting her bag. Maybe, just maybe, that's the reason why she played the whole trump card.
Greatest and most successful female rapper in history, Nicki Minaj.
So the details surrounding Oliver Tree's are just too crazy to be a coincidence. Bear with me on this. A lot of the information I'm going to relay actually comes from content creator Connecting Consciousness. So most of you know rap artist Oliver Tree passed away in a helicopter crash when his helicopter collided with another helicopter. Tragically, no one survived. And just 2 months before Oliver Tree's tragic helicopter crash, he shared the plans he had for his money after he was no longer with us. Interesting. But to start, I'm going to connect it to another helicopter crash. 333 weeks ago, we lost Kobe Bryant in a helicopter crash. And before that, interestingly enough, Kobe Bryant did a commercial for Call of Duty Black Ops that also included a helicopter crash. So pay attention to the three. Oliver Tree was just about to reach 3.3 million followers on Instagram and was just 2 weeks away from turning 33. Also in the helicopter was content creator Gasper Prim, also known as Gaspy. On Gaspy's YouTube page, you can find a short documentary that includes crashes, but in the background of one of those crashes, you see the number 614. This is the exact date of the crash that Oliver Tree and Gaspy lost their lives. Oliver Tree also just posted his 126th post, 126. Kobe's crash happened on 126, 126. Also, Oliver Tree had claimed to have been approached by industry reps or the Illuminati, but refused to do what they asked. But in one of Oliver Tree's songs titled Hurt, he does have lyrics stating that he did indeed sell his soul. Like I said, a lot of coincidences, but let me know what you think.
To be fair, the details surrounding the death of Oliver Tree are extremely disturbing. 2 helicopters just colliding and everyone dying. One thing I do want to say is that there's so many different angles and so many different perspectives on this situation itself surrounding Oliver Tree. I think we're going to be back with another video going through all of those conspiratorial videos, so don't go anywhere.
They got her. They got her. Who the heck is this? Who the heck are you, lady? This isn't the same person I remember. I will give you guys about 5 or 10 seconds to guess who this is in the comments section. I'm going to show you a few pictures, and this person is actually unrecognizable to me. Let's try.
This looks like Taraji to me. I don't know what this lady's talking about.
A different angle. You recognize who that is? Look at the hair, look at the eyes, the nose, the mouth.
It looks like Taraji with a different hairstyle.
The brows. Tell me if you recognize who this is.
One thing I can say is her nose does look a bit different. Maybe that's the contouring. I don't know. Her nose looks a bit different. That's it.
because to me, it looks like an entirely different human being. Can somebody please explain to me how we're going from this to this? I know.
No, I get her point based on these pictures. Like I said, the nose does look different. I mean, this is how Taraji looks in The Persons of Interest, which is what I'm watching at the moment. I do believe it's a few years old. Maybe she's had some surgery done to her nose. I don't know.
A lot of you are going to say a facelift, but look at the brows, look at her eyes, look at her nose, look at her lips, her jaw, her cheeks. Nothing about her is the same anymore. I could not imagine looking at my reflection and seeing a completely different human being than what I've seen in the mirror my entire life. What is going on in Hollywood? Taraji has always had the same face shape, the same dimples, the same smile. She has always looked her original self, but I will admit, in this picture, her eyes are completely jet black. She's giving off a completely different vibe, but still not the same person as we're seeing today. I haven't seen anybody online talking about this, and it's probably because she is a completely different human being and unrecognizable. She is 55 years old, and she looks like Kelly Rowland when she was like 30. What is going on in Hollywood, and how are they doing this?
Look, I don't know about all of this and what she's saying in this video, ladies and gentlemen, but one thing I do know is a number of years ago, Taraji did actually break down. I remember it was in one interview somewhere she broke down in tears talking about how difficult it's been for her. I'm pretty sure she was alluding to the fact that she had a good CV. She had done a number of movies, but for whatever reason, when it comes to getting paid, she was being parred. She wasn't earning the same as other people. All of a sudden now, we're seeing a different version of this girl. I don't know. James Franco, another one that's been moving weird. He's been moving weird for years, but he's dropped these videos over these past couple of days. Let's check these out.
I paint. That's it. That's my garage. It's normally where I paint. I was going out there. It was night. I was gonna do night painting. And I go inside. And before I even turned the light on, I heard something. I thought it was an animal or something like that. And it wasn't. It was not. It was not a raccoon, squirrel. It was not possum. No. I saw hand. I saw eyes. I saw glowing eyes and hand. I don't know how many fingers, but hand and speaking. I don't know, something coming out of a saying thing, hand, and that was it. I ran. I've not gone back in there, but I'm gonna go. I am gonna go, and I'm gonna show you, so they don't, you don't think I'm making it up. I'm gonna show you, but that's why I'm making these videos. So there's evidence, proof, and I'm gonna get it all, and I'm gonna post it, live forever.
One thing we have to remember, ladies and gentlemen, this guy's a bloody good actor, but he sounds like he's just waffling away at this moment in time. I don't know what he's talking about. He's acting as if something was in that shed.
That's it, that's my garage.
His garage.
It's normally...
So something was in there. It had hands, face. It was looking at him. What is he talking about? Again, you can't take none of this seriously, but I think there's a few more videos to look at. Let's check this.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go out to the garage and see it. But I've been reading your comments, and I want to make it clear that this is not a hoax. This is real. And I guess I didn't make it clear last time. I think it's an alien. Okay, I'm saying it. An alien.
Well,
and I'm gonna
what's
go.
he doing? Is he auditioning for Disclosure Day Part 2 or something?
Out there, I'm gonna show you, okay? You don't have to take my word for it. I want to be clear.
And by the way, that film was absolute bullshit. Haven't seen it, don't waste your money on the cinema to go and watch it. Find it somewhere online. I'm pretty sure you'll find it online.
That I'm only doing this to show you. That's it. And I honestly don't even know what I'm supposed to do. I don't have any guns or anything, so like, I guess my weapon is the camera, proof, expose it. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna do it. Okay? All right? That's it. I'm not crazy. I'm going to show you. Okay? That's it.
I've had other dark times where I was trying to get off this record label for a very long time. They just wouldn't let me go. And finally I was just like, either you let me go or, I'm going to tell the entire world that you guys are keeping me against my will. Came to some sort of deal and I, paid some money to get out of the deal or whatever. After that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go out here and the world's gonna be my oyster. I'm gonna be able to sign with any label. Everybody's gonna be
See where this is going already. It sounds like he's about to get blacklisted.
begging for me. This is gonna be incredible. As soon as I get released, it's crickets. It's like, oh no, this is too expensive for us. Oh, this is not really for us right now. I was just like, wait, what? What do you mean? I'm Jason Derulo. I sold 250 million. What you talking about? The most humbling experience.
That just basically shows you, ladies and gentlemen, all the majors work together. It's literally one massive, gigantic team acting as if they're different entities. You ain't different entities. Behind the scenes, you're all working together.
Why is it in every Netflix documentary or Netflix movie?
Yeah, they have to. There's an agenda.
So you believe in the agenda?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So the music industry and the Illuminati and the movie industry and all these organizations or cults, whatever you want to call them, are involved.
Most likely.
Right? Let me tell you something you probably noticed as well. Do you notice that every time around every famous person, there's always somebody but the main character, somebody around the main character that changes gender? I'll give you examples right now. Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner, right? She's not the main character of the Kardashians. She's around Kim.
Yeah.
Changed genders. Zaya Wade, the daughter of the NBA superstar, changed gender. Apparently a he now. Mr. Beast. It's not Mr. Beast that changed.
Yeah, it's one of his friends.
It's Chris, his friend, right? Elliot Page from Inception.
Ellen was,
She's not the main character.
Yeah.
She's around the main character. Changed her gender. Elliot Page is not a woman anymore.
Yeah, true.
She changed her gender. I feel like this is a PR stunt, man.
I didn't even know that. She was in one movie I watched a little while ago. She was some psychopath.
They choose somebody but the main character, somebody that is around the main character,
That influences the main character that is around
to
them.
change the gender. And they want the main character to accept that. What if Mr. Beast did not accept Chris's gender change, or the Kardashians couldn't accept Bruce's change, or the NBA superstar Dwayne Wade didn't accept his daughter Zaya's gender change? It would have been catastrophic.
Of course.
People were going to be canceled. I feel like all of this has been shown. Like, bro, it can't be. Chris was married. He has a son.
I know.
What? He's wearing heels and has makeup on. What happened?
Look, I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, for me, I have this kind of approach where live and let live, live and let die, even in this case. I don't fucking care.
Make of this what you like.
Yep.
I was in bed with a woman, and that's it. That's the end of my story. No, I was in bed with a woman, right? I'm lying on the pillow, and I'm looking at her face, right? Her face turned into what I could only describe as a reptilian.
Oh, is it?
My face went, oh my God. She looks at me and she says, I'm not a reptilian. Boom! Take it, make of that what you will.
See, I've seen this clip before, but I wanted to bring it to your attention because it's extremely interesting. Is this Robbie Williams telling us the truth, or is he just laughing and joking on this podcast?
I think they want to hide it.
Probably because Hollywood's complicit to it. So I found out about this movie called The Artist. It was nominated for 10 Academy Awards. It won 5, including Best Picture. And I find out that the United States, like you said, is the #1 producer and consumer of child pornography in the entire world. The average victim is under the age of 5. I was part of this organization called the Innocent Justice Foundation, which at the time were training SWAT teams and police officers, saying like, here's how you basically figure out where the perp is. In 1 in 5 of those cases, you would find a child like actually on site. I'm like, dude, I need to talk about that. My publicist at the time was like, you cannot talk about that in Hollywood. I think not all Hollywood is bad, but they're totally part of it. So she knows, and she's like, you cannot talk about this in Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood is extremely sick. Like proper sick. We heard what she just said there, right? Now believe this, a former child actor accuses P. Diddy of you know what in another new lawsuit. Let's check this.
Now, I told you I would not talk about this maggot-ass lame for at least a month. Baby oil connoisseur and lifetime pervert Sean Diddy Combs has now been accused of a new essay in a new lawsuit. When you read the lawsuit, it's fucking creepy Diddy shit, all right. Let me just sum it up for you. Child actor, presented an amazing opportunity, back room, something to drink. Next thing you know, Diddy's got his wiener in his mouth. Not surprising and entirely believable, and all of this coming at the same time that Diddy's lawyers got the lawsuit filed by former Danity Kane member completely dismissed. Former member Don Richard had filed a claim that stated Diddy kept her locked in cars, abused her, groped her, traded her to other men, all while packaging and producing Danity Kane, a forgettable female supergroup product that came and went in the early 2000s.
I actually remember that because there was a TV show and I was tapped into that TV show back then. So one of these women, I believe it's the girl in the middle, the black lady, was also a victim of Diddy's whilst in the process of putting this group together. Oh my God.
That makes you wonder, how much money does Diddy have for attorneys? Initially convincing the world that he was worth billions. Actually, it was closer to $1 billion, now down to 300 or 400 million, because you know what? Nobody likes you anymore, dude. Get the change for our boy Diddy here, going from buying whatever he wants to being limited, 180 a week in prison. Also no longer being able to convince the world that his hair is black and his facial hair is also black. Because here's Diddy, right in the middle of the promised land. Naturally, an ultra wealthy and famous scumbag that's in a New York prison is probably not safe, right? Actually, if you start looking at the prison photos, I think Diddy's doing Diddy. Here, ever seen a girl in a men's prison? Here's one right here, latched on to Diddy.
I'm pretty sure these are AI, ladies and gentlemen.
For big surprise, that ain't a girl. It's got a full set of D&Bs right there. Evening wreck, anyone? Well, clearly Diddy said yes, because he had to meet his new plaything out on the yard. People who know Diddy say there's only one thing that makes him smile like this. As the lawsuits keep rolling in, the truth of who Diddy actually is starts to seep out to the world. All the stuff this dude is tied to is fucking weird. Yeah, real weird. Jamie Foxx, suffering from a mystery illness for years, allegedly telling other Hollywood associates that Diddy poisoned him and that could have been what caused his illness. Allegedly, Jamie Foxx was so convinced he contacted the FBI. Thing we know for a fact, and we've got this picture evidence. Really, there is nothing on the face of the earth that makes this pervert happier than having a man inside him. Just like Diddy wrote his own happy ending.
It's truly disturbing stuff, and I'm not even surprised that there's more victims coming forward. It was only a few days ago, ladies and gentlemen, where actress Davy Chase sadly lost her life.
So good, you're doing so good.
I just want to say, everyone will suffer. Hey, MTV Rock!
What's so weird is P. Diddy invited her to an after party directly after this.
Coming to the after party tonight? Yeah! Coming to the after party tonight? Yeah!
This young actress and so many others, ladies and gentlemen, are in Hollywood surrounded by creeps. Creeps like P. Diddy, Ashton Kutcher, and many more. I want to know exactly what you guys are thinking after watching those clips right there. Make sure you leave all your thoughts and all your comments down below. The weather is absolutely baking. I'm sweating sitting right here right now. Leave all your thoughts and all your opinions down below. I need to know exactly what you guys are thinking. Be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if we're newly watching. More videos uploading. Don't go anywhere. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.